I showed you how to add data using a data source, but what if you just wanted to add a table on the fly without needing to connect to anything? I can show you that with something that's consistent like grade levels. The grade levels are pretty set in stone. They're not changing anytime soon. A combo box, you can think of a combo box as a drop-down menu that has a search ability. Let me show you what I mean. If I type in any piece of text, it'll try to search it among whatever's currently in here. So maybe I type in item 8. You'll see that item 8 gets pulled up in the search. If I select it, it appears as one of the things I've chosen. I can close it. I can cancel that one, and I could type in another search. The combo box also has a select multiple property, meaning I could determine whether I want this combo box to be able to be choosing many things or just one thing. If it's able to choose many things, I could choose many things, and it makes it kind of like a collection. I can erase those. But if I set select multiple to false, I can only choose one thing. So if I try to choose more than one, it'll replace the previous selection. I'm going to be using an ad hoc table in here, something I create on the fly. So in the items property, that's the objects that are in here, I'll use the table function. I'll show this two ways. The first way is the table function, where I can specify the name of this column. I'll call it grade, and we'll start with kindergarten. Next, I'll give it a few more options. Copy paste that 1 and 2. K, 1 and 2. If I select down here and I try to type in some values, it'll be able to retrieve it. Another way of typing in an ad hoc table is to use the square brackets. In between the square brackets, I type in each of the things that I want. Here, I'm typing in each of the grade levels that I want in between quotation marks. You'll see here that the column that's created is called value, whereas before, it was the name of the column that we had, which is grade. So depending on your need, if you don't need to determine the kind of column it is, you can go ahead and just use the square brackets. Whatever works better for you. Let's do one more change to the combo box. We'll go ahead and set an input text placeholder. This means, what kind of help text do I want here? I'll call this grade level. This grade level picker is going to be determining different reading passages that are available for this grade level. Let's go ahead and set the fill of this so that it matches the colors elsewhere. The chevron background color, I want it to be the same as every other color of green. So reference the next arrow, whatever the color property is there. And let's also change the border. Color of the border, I also want it to be the chevron background color of this combo box. My combo box is ready.